In this video, we will be discussing the latest developments and updates in the world of MMA. We will give you all the information you need to stay up to date on the current state of MMA. This video includes news on Jon Jones being highest paid athlete, Francis Ngannou telling his side of story, and many more updates. First news comes from Davison Figueiredo. He says he wants to go up to bantamweight and challenge the champion as long as it's not Henry Cejudo. He says, "I won't fight with Cejudo because Cejudo is my brother, he's helped me when I need, and I couldn't fight him." Here's his clip from MMA Hour.
How close were you to actually going up to bantamweight?
I wanna go up to the division, go to the bantamweight. I gonna fight with the bantamweight champion, but I just with the Henry Cejudo not gonna be the champion. If Cejudo get the belt, I don't fight with Cejudo because Cejudo is my brother. He's helping me when I need, and I couldn't fight. But with Cejudo is not the champion, I gonna up to the division.
Manager Richard Schaefer says Jon Jones' UFC deal makes him the highest paid heavyweight athlete and probably the second highest paid ever next to Conor McGregor.
UFC realizes that Jon Jones is the GOAT, and he is a generational talent, and so they were very much interested and very open to work with us and come to the conclusion of putting together a fair deal, which we did here. I mean, that deal which we made for Jon makes Jon now in the history of UFC the highest paid heavyweight athlete, and overall I think, as Hunter mentioned to me, probably the second highest ever next to Conor McGregor. So it was a long negotiation, but it was not a hostile negotiation. It wasn't like where both sides dug their heels in. I think both sides wanted to find a way, and we found a way, and here it is.
And Dana White mentioned at the post-fight press conference on Saturday that Jon has signed a new 8-fight deal with the UFC. Is that accurate?
Yes and no. Jon was under an existing deal which really did not contemplate for any fights at heavyweight. It was for the light heavyweight division. So there were 8 fights left. So it's not really a new deal. It's basically a amendment to the existing deal, which includes now the heavyweight provision. And so it's not just like he was free and he entered into a new deal. No, he was under contract with UFC, but we sort of twisted the existing contract a bit, and in the end it was easier just to sign a new contract, always keeping in mind that these 8 fights were still on the books.
Next news is from Jake Paul. He tweets, "Francis Ngannou is the baddest man on the planet and is a free agent because he chose to be. He's the heavyweight champ in MMA and will be until he loses. They are not happy about this, but it's reality, and they have to deal with it. They have to live with that every day." Next news is from Francis Ngannou. He made following tweet after his release from UFC. He gave his side of story on Ariel Helwani show MMA Hour. He said,
So does that mean, when you say freedom, does that mean you want to be free, that you don't want to fight for the UFC anymore?
You can be free and fight for the UFC.
How?
I just want to be free.
How can you be free and fight for the UFC, in your opinion?
I mean, so we are supposedly an independent contractor. Independent contractor technically is a free person.
Sure. But you know how it is,
So
right? The contracts are very restrictive, right? You can't go box, you can't do this.
And that's the reason why they need some adjustment in that contract. That's what I've been fighting for.
So when you say it's not just about the money, you said that, right? It's not just about... Could you say to the world, what do you want? What is it about them? Freedom is, but like, what are you looking for? Is there anything specific that you can share? I know you don't have to go through your whole entire, life goal here, but what is it that's really bugging you about what they're offering and what maybe they're not offering?
The term of the contract, everything that they put into, they hold you like in captivity, like you can't do anything, you have no right. The contract is one-sided. Although you still don't have nothing, you don't even have a health insurance while you're doing this, putting your body on the line to put on the show, risking everything. There's a lot of things, man. We have no insurance, nothing. like no guarantee.
Last news is from Dana White. Dana White has showcased Power Slap Championship. This comes after his incident with his wife. Thank you for watching our MMA news channel. We hope you enjoyed the latest updates and analysis on the world of mixed martial arts. We will continue to bring you the latest news, interviews, and highlights from all the major MMA organizations. Be sure to follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel for all the latest MMA news and exclusive content. As we are new to YouTube, there will be surprises for early subscribers, so stay tuned.